Tož banda, tak sa pomaly infiltrujeme do hlavného imperiálneho mesta, do prdele, ale teraz keď sa pozriem sem, tak to hlavné imperiálne mesto je hrozne blízko. Jo, hej, docela prdel, že vlastne teraz by som mohol prejsť ďalej, úplne, že by som to mohol preskočiť a mohol by som odtiaľ to odísť a cesta do hlavného imperiálneho mesta je rovno tam. Ale na druhú stranu musíme sa nejak poďakovať túto Izabel, pretože... Oh, hello, čo to tu máme? Ale bedinka za Izabeliným domom. Musíme sa troška poďakovať Izabel za to, čo pre nás spravila, že nás prevedla cez posádku a určite pre nás bude mať nejakú ďalšiu sweet prácu, takže... Jak hovorím, som... je dlžný teraz.
Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well.
Takže Sid a Jill sú tu ešte vôbec, nie sme tu prví. Stratilo sa aj jedno z jej dievčat.
Having left no word of explanation, and I began to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this.
Takže sa jej stratilo jedno z dievčat. Máme teda seal, čo znamená, že pravdepodobne...
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face.
Pravdepodobne máme otvorených o mnoho viacej miest v tomto meste.
If you find anything, ask for me there.
No dobre, takže máme tu nejaký quest. Hlavný quest. Ono Sid a Jill zatiaľ ani nedorazili. Tak otázka je, kde vôbec máme začať, pretože opýtať sa možno miestnych kurtizán, či nevedia niečo o ich kolegyni.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatiana.
Tatiana.
Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears.
Oh.
She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatiana was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatiana shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you.
Takže hľadala nejaký hrebeň, ktorý stratila, ktorý jej dala samotná Izabel. A vyzeralo tak, že z toho bola docela zrútená. Deň predtým sa stratila, jo.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
Čože? Jaká reálna práca začne dnes v noci?
Say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatiana, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatiana was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something, but the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison, did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Takže nás odkázala na nejakého muža z posádky.
And you'll find her.
Na nejakého muža z posádky, na nejakého vojaka. S ktorým ale... Pozerám, že tu máme ešte aj nové vedľajšie questíky, ktoré tu môžem spraviť zatiaľ, že sa budem pozerať práve po tejto Tatiane. Ukáž, koľko ich tu máme. Dokonca 3, tak to je hodne cool. Oni ma možno pošlú dokonca potom na tie pláne, kde by som mohol porobiť niečo ďalšie. Tak sa poďme opýtať tu do tohto pána, tu sa ku mne všetci budú... Gentleman s mečom. Akorát som chcel povedať, že sa pravdepodobne ku mne všetci budú chovať ako ku kusu hovna, pretože som branded, že jo? Pretože som... Bearer. Takže jelikož sme známi s dámou, tak sa k nám nebudú úplne všetci chovať ako zmrdi. To je docela dobré.
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my
tak nejaký
stead.
biznis za bránami mesta hovoríš. Dobre.
Would you be willing to help a fellow in his
Ale keď tak pekne poprosíš a keď sa k nám chováš tak pekne, tak prečo nie?
Why not? Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total. A grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's
Takže nejaký
table.
kontrabandík ideme roznášať po tábore za bránou.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on.
Dobre, keď hovoríš, že to je...
Prevent you from peeking,
Že ja robím nejakého
advise
dílera.
that you don't.
To je fucking
Strongly
Walter White.
advise.
Fucking Walter White od nás chce, aby sme prevážali nejaké drogy cez bránu. No dobre, nie je problém. Jednokož mám značku dámy, tak by to nemal byť veľký problém. No a nejakých ďalších máme na tomto nádvorí, ale tam je už miesto, kde cvičia vojaci. Imperiálni. Jo, tu majú celú posádku mestskú. Ako? Myslím si, že by nemal byť veľký problém, keby som ich tu zrektil, ale hej. Hovorím, nepútame na seba pozornosť. Čo to tu je? Daily režim.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found
Ďalší, ktorý ma pozná podľa tej značky.
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Sambraquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers
Nehovor,
to be
vážne?
barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others.
Takže sú v tomto meste čuráci, ktorí len tak zo strany nechávajú svojich bearerov hľadovať, pretože sú proste čuráci.
Cut off their noses to spite their faces, then see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Čo proste odo mňa chceš, vyklop to.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now.
Takže niektorí páni nechávajú svojich bearerov hľadovať len skrz to, že sú proste čuráci. A on nám tiež hovoril, že tuto v impériu svetom sú tiež ľudia, ktorí štve, že sa takto chovajú k bearerom, že?
Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I'm expected back in the capital. and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
No dobre, takže tuto máme ďalší questy, kedy máme porozdávať miestnym bererom, ktorí hľadovejú. Skrz to, že páni sú čuráci, nejaké veci. To určite spravím, ale počkaj, ježišmaria, zase tu mám milión značiek. Quest destination.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time.
Není čas na čo, není čas. Pravdepodobne dať mu to jedlo, jo. OK, tak dáme to tomuto. Oni by bolo veľmi nepríjemné, keby ich majstri, ich páni zistili, že ich takto krmím.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I daren't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see. Has it always been this bad? Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
Mnoho ostatných by bolo mŕtvych, nebyť toho týpka, ktorý nám zadal túto úlohu. Inak, čo som si všimol, tak už jednu časť ruky má prakticky skamenenú, že jo? Jo, toho čo kúzli. Má na nej tú značku. No dobre, ešte predtým, než pôjdem teda pozrieť po ďalších, tak sa pravda, že pozriem sem. Čo to tam je, čo to tam je?
As if either of us. Where's your commanding officer branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Pre reálnych vojakov hovoríš.
Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though. I'm just passing through. Don't bloody believe it! The bastard's wearing the moon and stars!
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dane laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really...
Kamaráde, že by som s nimi skončil v bitke?
I dare say there's ways of finding out.
Kamaráde, že by som si s nimi dal mladbu.
Care to show us how you earn that brooch? Oh, no doubt. Only... chivalrous souls that we are. Robin and I need to know the dame's being...
Jo, takže si ma potrebujú otestovať, jo. Kámo, vy tak zhebnete obidvaja.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't...
Takže prakticky ma zabije, pokavať nebudem dostatočne silný podľa neho. Moment, ja nepotrebujem moment, kamaráde. Proste poď, ja ti vyklepem držku tak strašne, hej. Co sa dá, či to bude len nejaký obyčajný šitý vojačík, alebo či budeme mať aspoň bar. Hodne pochybujem o tom, že bude mať nejaký ako boss bar. Bude pravdepodobne obyčajný šiter, hej. Obyčajný shitmeister. Som zvedavý, či potom aj jeho kolegu bude musieť zmlátiť, alebo ne. Aha.
Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who
Leon! Ah, okej, Leon, tak poď. Hej, Leon! Čo takto, keby si aktuálne niečo robil, hej? Počkaj, ja ho totálne zdecimujem, boys, čekujte. Čekujte. Ja ho totálne zbijem na Garudu. Tak čo, baby? Wow, on ma aktuálne trafil, jo. Dobre, ty, Leon. Not this time. Teraz dostane, čekujte. No poď. Come here, bitch! Poď sem! Hopa! Jebu jednu do prdele. A poď. Bude aj nejaký útok ešte dneska, alebo zajtra, alebo čo? Chudák, totálne zničený.
Fuck me.
Fuck me.
What are you playing at, Leon? So it's a real challenge he wants, is it?
Robin! OK, takže reálny challenge. Teraz Robina hrozne rýchlo zmlátim. Ó, veľké kladivo, jo. Big boy. Wow, ale. To je rýchlejšie dopadlo, len som si myslel. Tak poď. Ó, počkaj. Jo, ja som Garudu nemal nabitú. Ja sa čudujem, čo sa deje. Ja som to ešte nemal nabité, hej. Come over here. You little shit. Vieš čo? Troška ťa prefackujem. Mám potenciál, jo, nekecaj. Fakt, jo. Jedna kopačka. Chudák. Také hranie sa s vojakmi. Tak čo mi na to poviete vy dvaja šúromrdí? Ste spokojní?
Can I go now? Gregor's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bulletin he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point. I'll leave you to it.
Jo, paladec cvičí.
Bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
Jo, jako jo, párkrát ste ma zasiahli, borci. To bolo hlavne kvôli tomu, že som proste nevedel, že nemám Garudu nabitú. Dobre, tak to by sme mali. Ja teda pádím. Tak, čo to tu máme? Tu máme nejakým ďalším brandedom dať veci. A tiež zároveň tu mám, počkaj, ono je... Wait a second, tu je ešte... Ešte niekde je tu quest. Tu dole akoby v nejakej uličke sa mi zdá, ukáž? Tu je nejaký prechod. Jo, tu máme nejaký prechod, questová destinácia. Á, tu máme jedného. Bírera. Tá má tiež už úplne skamenelú tú ľavú ruku, že jo? Nelenže im nedávajú jesť, ale ešte ich úplne proste vysilujú. Na smrť.
You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Ako reálne, čo s tým môžeme spraviť teraz momentálne. Okrem faktu, že môžem budovať budúcnosť a svet, ktorý možno pre bearerov bude jednoduchší. Tak som zvedavý, či ma tu zastavia títo dvaja čuromrdi a tu totiž to idem roznášať teraz drogy, že jo? Tak. Fish, žiaden fish nepotrebujem.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice.
No, počúvaj, tu máš heavy purse. Počkaj, čo to tam je? Neviem, čo to vôbec je zač, toto tu. Ale pre je to hrozne podozrivé. A pre sa nemáme pýtať na to, že čo je vo vnútri. OK.
All this for a drink.
Oh.
Not just any drink. The very best. Specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, alright.
Ejo, takže, haha.
That's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Oni si tu vymieňajú proste zakázaný kontraband, ktorý by instantne stráže skonfiškovali, jo?
Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone.
No počká, nemáme niečo dostať ako na oplátku, teoreticky? Ja mu mám do...
Lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you
to je zmrt.
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Je to nejaké ľahšie, určite si odtiaľ niečo ujebal, Brandit. Co sú zmrdí?
Cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
Ó, takže cigáre sú dôležitejšie než môj život. Kam ja sa tu premením na infrita a upečem ti tvoju prdel, hej. Á, kde máme ešte posledného, jo, tu. Aspoň dúfam, že aspoň tento čurák bude trošička príjemnejší. Jo, a ten je príjemný jak prdel, hej.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard. But this here'll make them less so. For a while at least. Sorry about the welcome. Meant nothing by it. You wait right here.
Tak čo mi dá borec? Čo mi donese?
Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
Kamaráde, to tam musia byť hodne dobré drogy, že dostáva.
Perfume, cigars and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes.
Že za to dostáva takéto.
How can they afford to maintain them?
Áno.
I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Ako doslova tu má. Jo, ja môžem ísť tam späť. Možno teoreticky. Počkaj, takže teraz sem za tým Etienom. Má hrozne drahé veci v obľúbe. Jak ich asi platí? Pravdepodobne drogový díler, presne jak hovorím.
Ah, you have returned. I believe these are yours.
Na to, že to hovoril, že je taký proste malinký obchodníček.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased. You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals. Even such morsels as I
kryštály kontraband.
And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then well, I dare
a kryštály sú ťažko regulované v tomto svete. Takže keď ich niekto dealuje takto ako pod barom, tak povediac, tak by som povedal, že trest je prakticky ešte horšie než za vraždu.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done.
Tu sa dozvedáme, že samotné kryštály sú už tak vzácne, že dokonca aj...
As will our mutual friend when she hears of how you evaded me.
Dokonca aj malé drobky kryštálov sú extrémne cenené. Nielen, že je to ťažko regulované, ale tých kryštálov je tak málo, že už normálne ani skoro obchodníci si ich nemôžu dovoliť alebo kúpiť. Takže s nimi musia dealovať takto prakticky na čiernom trhu. Ja to hovorím proste, ide to celé do kopru, dámy a páni. Čo tento blbec? A je troška problém. Ja s ním stále nemôžem hovoriť, že jo?
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Kamaráde, môžem toho blbečka nakopať do prdele?
Here. It looks like you need it.
Tak, tu máme nejaké posledné žrádilko pre borca.
The Chamberlain must have sent you.
Je to tak?
Alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait. As will my hunger.
Musí liečiť zranenia. Musí napravovať kosti. A čo ty? Kedy sa postaráš o seba?
Has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
Well, prej to počká. Dokonca počká aj jeho hlad, dokedy to nespraví, inak ho zmlátia. Teraz ma ale zaujíma toto tu.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel branded? Fuck off.
Fuck off.
He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately though.
Takže zmizol aj Janek a zmizla aj Tatiana.
Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you.
Ty vole, keby sme nemali proste tie značky. Keby sme nemali tie značky, kamaráde, tak by sme v tomto svete absolútne ničoho nedosiahli.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatiana, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moore. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moore to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moore are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moore who owes me a favor, more than one in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Takže ideme do nejakej osady Mórov a vec je, že tam ako už tá naša pečať od Izabel nám príliš nepomôže. A miestni ľudia naozaj nemajú radi bérerov, že sú to pekní čuráci. Takže to tam bude mať ťažké.
Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain?
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
Je to tak, je to tak. Je to fajn vedieť, že tam vonku sú aj dobrí ľudia. No a vyzerá tak, že v tomto meste tým pádom máme všetko hotové, dámy a páni. Nemáme tu žiadneho obchodníka a nič podobné, čo by sme tu mohli riešiť. To znamená, že ideme ďalej. Ideme tuto do dediny, ktorá... Ideme do tých mórov. No a... Tam to vyzerá, tak bude ešte horšie než tu. Tu aspoň máme tú značku, takže ľudia, keď ju zbadajú, tak tam nechovajú jak totálne hovadá. Ale tam v tej dedine, tam to bude fakt docela hardcore. A hlavne, pre tí ľudia tam sú schopní vás instantne nahlásiť. Takže to bude ešte o to horšie.
The Dame may have given you leave to walk freely about Northridge, but one step outside these walls, and you're just another branded, with a target on his back.
Okej, no tak to chcem vidieť, kto sa mi postaví, hej. Wow, toto je zase hodne veľká jedna mapa. Ja som by the way túto mapu prezrel, ale nenašiel som tu nič moc, pár elitných mobov, pár bedínek a nič viacej. Čiže je možné, že ako nejaké lokácie budem prezerať. Napríklad toto tu ma zaujíma, táto väža tu ma zaujíma, tam sa idem pozrieť a potom pôjdeme rovno do tých mórov. Tu by sa šikol nejaký mount.
How many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
Koľko bearerov trpelo, aby toto hlavné mesto udržalo. Aby proste ľudia boli nažratí v tom meste. Hodne veľa. Ja sa pozrieť na túto vežičku a potom pôjdeme rovno do tých mórov. Tam je nejaký ďalší gigantický kryštál na druhej strane. Wow, takže my chceme zlikvidovať toto celé, tento gigakryštál, túto obrovskú kryštálovú horu. Jak proste? Hello, sráči. Ja som nie jeden z vás. To je škoda. Som sa k vám chcel pridať, boys. Žiadne imperiálne vyverny na mojej hliadke. OK, zaplatím za to, čo som spravil. Tak to mi ukážte, boys, jak za to zaplatím. Tu máš jeden uppercut, baby. Wow, kamaráde, takáto rána z ukážky, jo. To je pekné zmrzlo od teba, nebudem klamať. Nabíjame meč. Nabíjame ruku. Nabíjame meč. Nabíjame ruku. Zalietaj si, debilku. Vieš čo? Poď sem. Come over here. Tak, dobre, čo ste tu schovávali, smradi? Som rád, že som sem dorazil. Demonater se... What the hell? To je niečo modré? Ja neviem, čo som to vôbec ale dostal. To vyzeralo... Wait a second. Nový ten? Jo, tu! 48. Jo, to je lepšie než to, čo mám. To je actually lepšie než to, čo mám, baby. To je hodne dobré. Sme tu získali nejaký príjemný upgradeíček. Si dám jednu fotu pre istotu. Tak aspoň, že to a teda 420 yardov. Alebo jalmov, to je otázka. Po Final Fantasy 14 sú to jalmy, čo sú prakticky yardy, ale... Well, je to iný svet, takže je to tam inak pomenované, že jo? No takže túto vežičku tu sme dali. Ako cez pláne samotné nič moc, ale sú tu určité lokácie, ktoré sa oplatí preskúmať, že jo? Jo, tamto je ten nasraný čokobo. To je ten farebný čurák. Ja som zvedavý, ja sa pozriem do toho mesta. Hlavne, naozaj som zvedavý, aký je teda Sidov plán, ten kryštál. Čím viac sa pozerám na ten kryštál, tak tým mi pripadá väčší a väčší a väčší. Ja som naozaj zvedavý, aký je Sidov plán ho zlikvidovať. A hlavne ľudia tohto kráľovstva budú úplne zničení, keď zistia, že on ho prišli. To je pre nich posvetná vec, že jo? A toto je k tomu sveté kráľovstvo. To je double. Čo máš za problém, ty hovadov usmrkané?
You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy.
Čože?
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
Okay.
All right. Where is he?
My. I see they've sent me a branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go. and see that you kill the beast.
Ja, počkať, nejaký beast napadol jeho syna. What the fuck? Jaký beast nejakého syna do prdele? Akurát som pri pobreží bol a nič sa tam reálne nedialo. Ukáž, dám si mapu. Ale je to kúsok, tak to môže mi spraviť. Jo, niečo je v poriadku, pretože ten týpek vyzeral ako, že ho to moc netrápi. Vlk ťa zožere? What the hell?
Stay back. I'll deal with this.
OK, dáme sem toto. Rabbit Wolf, ten je docela odolný dodeček. A to bolo celé. Sa mi páči, ak som dostal Enemy Slain obrazovku na obyčajného chudáka jedného vlka. Jak keby to bol nejaký Maxiboss alebo niečo. Počkaj, teraz zistíme, že ten jeho syn je pravdepodobne branded. Ne, není? OK.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Vy ste sa len bavili?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
Môžem toho malého čuráka zabiť instantne? Toto je chore. Nelen jeho foter, ale ešte je chorý aj jeho syn. Oni tu mali setup a zabíjali tu proste zo srandy for fun bearerov. Proste, oni sa poslali bearera, aby ich ten vlk zabil. For fun. Ešte, že ty si nemal zabiť Wolfieho, Wolfie mal zabiť teba. Fucking mother. Môžem... Kamo, ja tu chcem vykonať vraždu teraz, hej. Jako je mi jasné, že toto je hra, ktorá ma nechá zabiť ako decko, ale ty vole, ja tu chcem fakt vykonať vraždu. Počúvajte, vy kundi ksichti.
How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more.
Oh.
And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
Jo. Ten vreč budem ja, ten vreč je dáma.
That unlucky wretch would be me. I'm my own master. I'm beholden to no one. And I take orders from no one.
Lies! Do you think I cannot see that brand on your face?
Shut your mouth and listen. Those bearers you killed, they were people. They felt fear and pain, just as you do. And unless you wish to share in their suffering, you would do well to remember we are not your playthings.
Father, he's scaring me.
Môžem ho zavraždiť?
Dare you threaten us? How dare you?
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this branded's head clean off his shoulders.
To bolo celé.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least.
Môžeme im zabezpečiť aspoň pohreb, keď nič iné. Tak ja ich potom pôjdem požbiť, oni tam ešte chvíľu vydržia, ale teraz idem najprv do dedinky. Kto vie, akú ložku mi tu ešte dajú, ale... Jako hrozne ma sere, že Ich tu trebárs nemôžem podříznúť, ty vole, a niekde ich zakopať fucking do jamy. Čuromrdou.
Have you seen my Chloe?
Ne, nevidel som Chloe. Kto je Chloe?
While I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She has beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting.
OK, takže nejaká jej hračka, majú krmiť alebo čo? OK, môžeme sa opýtať nejakých miestnych, či ju náhodou nevideli niekde na okolí.
You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's...
Prečo mám taký pocit, že jej pet, jej zvieratko, jej špinavé zvieratko je proste ďalší branded.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
Prečo mám taký pocit, že tá malá proste má za zvieratko normálneho človeka? Tak sa na to poďme pozrieť. V tejto oblasti niekde je to zvieratko, jo?
Chloe?
Oh, ono je to nakoniec pes? Nekecaj.
More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl?
Ne, ten pes není Chloe.
Is that?
To je Chloe.
Someone napping on the job.
Nemyslím si, že napping podľa tých bielých dvoch. Nemyslím si, že tam niekto proste spinká podľa tých bielých dvoch. Ona skamenela.
The crystal's curse.
Kryštálová kliatba.
I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe?
Wow.
Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favorite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair.
What?
It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're
Toto je choré, ty vole.
work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
Nie, mŕtva je kameň.
The crystal's curse, that's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
But Dad said bearers don't have
Otec
parents.
povedal, že bearery nemajú rodičov.
Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
Jako ono asi tým deckám to nemôže dávať úplne za vinu, keď žijú v takom svete, sú tak vychovávané. A rodičia, proste ona si ani neuvedomila, že je mŕtva. Ona si myslela, že ani není človek, že ani nemala rodičov, že proste nezomrela, len sa zmenila na kameň, že jo. Je to, čo jej rodičia nakecali. A to není prvá Chloe, ktorú mala. Ešte prej. Veď som ťa ani nenútila, aby si používala toľko mágie a už si skamenela. Bola si moja najobľúbenejšia Chloe, pretože si mala pekné vlasy. Ty vole, ona ich mala niekoľko. A všetky pre ňu boli hračky, že jo?
I'm so sorry, Chloe.
Ja akože teraz to pochopila, keď k nej prehovoril ako ten, že jo? Clive, ale... Holy shit, ako.
That's enough dallying, you two.
Ty vole, toto kráľovstvo je choré. Už sa teším, že im zničím ten posraný kryštál a poserú sa za ušami, hej. Normálne sa na to teším extrémne. Tak, čo to tu máme, Aha, jo, týchto mám pochovať.
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
Raymond.
How do you know my name?
The dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
Dvaja služobníci dámy pochovávajú chudákov Brandidov, chudákov Bererov.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Čo to do prdele? Vidíš, že dáma sa postarala o to.
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's nest two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
Čo sa reálne stane, keď sa berery zbúria?
Take it.
To sa pýtal tuto borec, Raymond. Raymond je hrozne cool týpek. Čo sa stane, keď proste berery vyceria zuby? Keď sa zbúria proti svojim pánom? Oni majú mágiu a môžu ju používať na jakékoľvek veci. Jako realita je taká, že pravdepodobne berer je schopný zničiť niekoľko vojakov, že jo? Lenže sú držaní tak na úzko, že to nemôžu zatiaľ spraviť. Ale možno, že my im k tomu dáme príležitosť. Páčilo sa mi, jak proste sa Clive pýtal, jak to vôbec môžu robiť a povedal Raymond, pre nich sme len nástroje, keď ich potrebujú a keď ich nepotrebujú, tak sme hračky. Well. Dáma sa postarala o to, aby tu bolo aspoň troška po práve rozsúdené tohoto zmrda. Občas vlci proste vyceria zuby a zabijú svojho pána, jak v tomto prípade. Imperium sem nikdy neposlalo našu jednotku, pretože títo ľudia sú naozaj totálne netolerantní. Ja dokonca aj obchodník na nás pičuje, to je docela prdel. Bread of Fire, Battle Chains, nic toho nepotrebujem.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
Tak koho tu presne hľadáme? Nejakého chlapíka, jestli som správne pochopil. Jo, tu je.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. That's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Jo, že radšej, než by mi pomohli, tak ma obesia. To dokonca aj, keď mám... poď sem, doggies. Ale no tak, poď sem. Poď sem! Popetujeme, som rada. Dokonca aj keď máme značku dámy, tak tuto nás naozaj nebudú mať radi. Nejaký obchodník, jo?
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for a constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have.
Len spomeniem meno, tak už aj je milejší hajzlík.
What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Takže sa tu snažil...
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame.
Ešte pravím čokoľvek pre dámu, čokoľvek.
Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful.
Jak sa jej vtiera proste instantne. Že máme povedať, že bol užitočný. No, takže on tu bol vymeniť ten vojak, ktorého hľadáme. Tak tu bol vymeniť nejaký herebeň, podľa všetkého. Ty si kto?
You are fortunate to have fallen into the dame's good graces, but her influence wanes the further you stray from Northreach. Remember that, my wayward lamb.
Čím ďalej sme od Northreachu, tým menší vplyv má dáma. OK, vec je, že on teda išiel do tých ruín, podľa toho, čo hovoril ten obchodníček. Toto by mali byť blízko nejakej ruiny. On sa snažil vymeniť ten herebeň, ktorý tá Tatiana mala. Za iný hrebeň. A dokonca, keď ho ten obchodník nekúpil, tak potom on kúpil nejaký iný. Á, do prdela. Tam je mŕtvola. Poďte na kopu. Sú obidvaja mŕtvi. Vidím tam obidve mŕtvoly. Á, do prdele, nehovorte mi, jo. Ten vojak aj Tatiana to majú za sebou. Vlci ich tu úplne zničili. Bloated Alpha. Prečo bloated? Jo, oni sú akože nažraní, chápem. Well. Ja docela viem, čo sa nažrali. Majstri. Enemy slain.
Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a... Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry.
Á. Krv je už dlho uschnutá. To je ten hrebeň.
So it is you.
Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You... Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one. In the hope
On chcel požiadať o ruku.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
Tak dáma je v Móroch. Nasledovala nás. Je tu blízko v dedine. Vyzerá to tak, že Janek bol žiarlivý.
Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
Janek bol hodne žiarlivý a myslel sa, že tu ten hreben, čo dostala, že má od nejakého iného. A rozhodol sa, že ho proste nájde a že ho zabije. A potom evidentne tu chcel tiež požiadať o ruku, ale nakoniec to nevyšlo. Vlci to zastavili. Dámy a páni, my sa uvidíme v ďalšej epizóde, tuto nášho Final Fantasy 16. Dúfam, že ste si túto epizódku užili, ja hodne moc, musím povedať, niektoré tie questy sú fakt luxusné aj vedľajšie. No a my sa uvidíme v ďalšej časti. Majte sa krásne a príjemný zvyšok dňa želám. Čau, čau.